Hi, Megan here from Libra Living Wellness Limited with the seventh video of Libra Living Liberations. Gosh, that's hard to say. Um, so today I wanted to talk about moving forward, especially with the New Year's coming. Tomorrow is New Year's Eve. I really wanted to kind of talk about moving forward, go stepping into the new year. I've really been personally reflecting on what this is the time of year we make New Year's resolutions or maybe set some new goals for ourselves. Um, and it can be challenging. Like we can be, there can be some difficulty or challenges that we're facing with stepping into the new year. Um, and so in light of kind of like to me moving forward, also like keep going is something that I kind of in addition to that, because a lot of times we hit some roadblocks in our lives, whether it's personal, business, relationships, whatever it may be, and it can be really hard. We can, we feel overwhelmed by everything. We're like, okay, how am I going to get through this? Like, it's hard to see on the other side, and I feel like I felt that. I'm sure that others have felt that way, where you just feel like almost kind of stuck, but just frozen of not knowing what to do or how you're going to get through to the next day. And something I've learned over this past year is to just, of course, give yourself time to feel, because I think we need that time to feel our feelings and feel depressed or whatever it may be, but being able to get ourselves out of that and to keep moving forward. And something that I do for that is to take action. Like, okay, what do I need to do to keep moving forward? In relation to something that's difficult, I'm like, okay, how can I keep moving forward in this area of my life? Um, so yeah, kind of staying in action is something that I always do. And it's not an easy thing, because it's almost like there's two sides of us. We have our inner confidence that's right there inside of all of us, our inner light, going back to our one of my first videos, that is there that we can tap into anytime. But a lot of times we let fear take over us, and we let our fear self take over that little young, I think of my inner child, being afraid to do things, afraid of the future, afraid of what's going to happen, and think of all the like worst case scenarios. Um, as I might have mentioned in another video, I've always been a big worrier, and I've been working on that. So what I found again in is to just keep going no matter what. If it's something that brings joy to your life, or you're trying to work through a problem, keep going. Like allow yourself to feel, but also remember to stay in action, because I do find if we let ourselves sit for too long, then we can fall into that pit of negativity and start to like spiral. Um, and it could be a very not good thing. And it could lead to like really bad, unhealthy habits and things like that. But is to keep going and choosing, okay, what can I do in this moment, either A, to feel better, or what can I do about my current situation to make it better? And that may require reaching out to someone else, um, researching something. And I think that's also something, is to open ourselves up to things, because a lot of times we're like, I need to solve this, I need to do this, I need to take care of myself. But being okay to ask for help. We can't do everything, or being okay, hey, well, I got to learn something new, that's fine. And it's funny, I one of my cards, I mentioned this in another video, which I don't have on me, but a card I pulled today, I was pulling cards to say, okay, what do I need to do from my stack of cards? And I was pulling a card and I was like, this isn't it. And I wasn't focusing. And then I was like, okay, what do I need to know today? And the card I pulled was resilience. And it just, I was like, yep, that's the one. I was like, that's the one I need right now, because I've really been trying to go into this new year with confidence, even though, I'm struggling with something right now and I'm thinking, like, oh my gosh, what am I going to do? But when I think of the old version of me going through it, I would be spiraling right now and I'd probably be like depressed on the couch, hiding under a blanket. But I'm still feeling my feelings, but I actually feel like I can pick myself up easier. And again, this did not happen overnight. And for everyone, like, I encourage others again to give yourself time to feel, give yourself time to learn new things, to get better at things, but to keep going no matter what. Um, Learn how to pick yourself up and tap into that inner confidence, that inner light that we all have. And, as we step into the new year, if we're facing some challenges ahead in the new year, because I feel like we all want to be excited for the new year, have new goals, blah, blah, blah. But sometimes there's some, struggles we may be facing going into the new year. So if you're facing any struggles right now or going into the new year, I encourage you, and my hope is that you can tap into that inner confidence, pick yourself up, keep going, take action, and take positive action. Remember that, make sure it's positive and not negative. And again, keep going, keep fighting for what you want, and keep fighting to do things that bring value to your life and that bring joy to you. I hope my video made sense today. I feel like I was kind of all over the place. Hopefully, I kind of stayed on track and something resonates with you today. I was feeling kind of down this morning. The weather's not great today. It's very cloudy, cold. Um, but doing these videos, and again, I hope people get something out of them and something resonates with you. But these bring me joy to do for all of you. And I wish everyone a happy New Year's. And until next time.